Hey friends, how to pray, part 6. We're almost there. We've been looking at the Lord's Prayer. It's kind of walking through the different clauses of it. And you can go back and watch those videos. But today it's lead us not into temptation. And I think that there's a lot of confusion about this because it kind of reads almost as if God's like dangling the thing that you struggle with in front of you going, ha ha ha, are you going to take the bait? Kind of like someone, fishing. And I don't think that's what he's getting at. Jesus' little brother James, in James 1, he says that God doesn't tempt people. Then in 1 Corinthians 10, right, it says that God won't allow you to be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, he will also provide a means of escape. And so that if we, keep our eyes open and we're, looking around, that we'll be able to avoid those things. We'll be able to get out of those situations, should we choose to, right? Sometimes it's like, nope, I'm going, head first into this one, but the reality is we do have an enemy who would like nothing more than to see you fall and fail. And, I don't think that you or I are so important that we probably have the devil's attention, but his minions, they're out, they're causing chaos and drama and trying to get your eyes off of Jesus. And, and so we pray, lead us not into temptation. Because if we are giving him, the guide, we're following, we're walking with you, where we're going today, Jesus, there's a certain element of, responsibility that he takes on. And so, again, we're walking through a fallen world with Jesus. And, Hebrews tells us that we're supposed to fix our eyes on him. But sometimes, we still get us into proximity to things that we struggle with. And so I think this is less of an indictment on Jesus, right? Keep me away from that. This is your fault. And more of a reminder that, hey, take the posture of humility, you and me. There are things that I struggle with, things that you struggle with. Just acknowledge it. And when you find yourself in proximity to those things, we've got to get our eyes back on Jesus. It's a reminder to ourselves, just like in the first one, hallowed be their name. It's not for God's benefit. He knows who he is. He's secure. But this is an acknowledgement to ourselves. I struggle. I'm walking with Jesus. I'm going to keep my eyes open to the things that I struggle with. Jesus, you do your part, and I'll do mine. Fix your eyes on him. Lord, lead us not into temptation. Have a beautiful day.